Hello everybody, this is Yoshi here, and today, let's play Punch-Out on the Wii. A very, very fantastic game on the Wii, and definitely one of my personal favorites. I just love this game. Punch-Out is awesome, what can I say? Not just on the Wii, but the whole series in general. You know, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out is a classic. Super Punch-Out on Super Nintendo, also pretty fantastic. But in my opinion, personally, Punch-Out on the Wii beats them all. It is simply the best of the series, in my personal opinion. And yeah, save day will be created. Cool. Gotta love that theme. Seriously, the Punch-Out theme is just so amazingly good. It is a classic, what can I say, and, yeah, this is on, newer Wii, so let's go and, select my Yoshi Mii, and, yeah, if I delete the Mii, blah, blah, blah. We've all seen that before. We've all played the Wii, right? So anyways, this is Punch-Out, and we have a bunch of different, options here, so over here we have Little Mac, our character that we'll be playing as. Unfortunately, this isn't like other boxing games. You don't get to pick your character or any of that, so that kind of stinks, but hey, Little Mac's a cool guy, so it don't matter. Although he doesn't seem to like that cursor much, does he? Nope, not gonna step on it again. Nope. Alright then. Anyways, so one thing I want to show off real quick is a cutscene that most LPers don't show off. If you go to Expedition mode, and gosh darn, my battery's low, you can actually practice the next fighter you're going to be fighting in the career mode. So Glass Joe, for example, is the first opponent we'll be fighting, so in this you won't take any damage or any of that, so that's pretty cool and all that. And you get this nifty little cutscene here. So yeah, and somehow Doc Lewis has access to holograms. I have no idea how he got that technology, but whatever. So yeah, I'm not going to do a whole playthrough of this practice mode, don't you worry. I just wanted to show that cutscene off real quick, and real quick we're going to take a look at the controllers. So you got the Wii Remote Nunchuck, the Wii Remote, which I'm using, and you also got the balance board. So to quickly explain the controls for each, if you're playing with the Wii Remote Nunchuck, use the control stick to dodge and whatnot. If you push up on the control stick, you can throw jabs. And to throw punches, you actually thrust the Wii Remote and Nunchuck forward like it was Wii Sports Boxing or something like that. And same idea with the Wii balance board, only instead of using the control stick to dodge, you're going to be using the balance board, moving left and right. And I'll explain the Wii Remote alone controls later, because first I want to talk about Glass Joe, because he is the easiest fighter in the game without a shadow of a doubt. He's basically a punching bag. He's going to go down really quickly. Now each character has a stereotype behind them, so yeah, Glass Joe's is pretty obvious though, isn't it?
Bonjour! Bonjour! Right!
Now for some reason Glass Joe has two intros, so let's see if we can get that second one real quick.
Bonjour! Bonjour! Je suis Glass Joe! Ha ha!
There we go. Now, like I said, Glass Joe's the easiest opponent in the game. He is basically a punching bag, and literally I'm going to knock him out pretty quickly, so yep, there we go. 4 stars, although you can only hold 3, and him with a star punch, and it's over in less than 30 seconds. Glass Joe, you are a wimp, seriously. So I didn't get the chance to explain the controls or gameplay or any of that, did I? And unfortunately I won't be able to with the next guy either, so apologies. We'll have to wait till the third opponent for me to get more time to explain things.
Holy smokes, kid. You're the real deal. Now are you ready for the next challenge?
Clearly, Doc. I mean, did you see how much I owned that guy? Do people even say that anymore? I don't know. Did you see how badly I beat him, though? I mean, that was so simple, and that's what your typical loading screen Punch-Out looks like. I'll be cutting those out, though, so don't worry. That's the only time you're going to see it. So next up, we got Von Kaiser from Germany. So that's cool. And he actually has a decent record, unlike Glass Joe, who lost 100... Well, excuse me, he lost 99 times, and now he's lost 100 times, and he's only ever won once. But who the heck would lose to Glass Joe? Alright, so Von Kaiser is almost as easy as Glass Joe, no joke. Literally, you can beat this guy in 5 punches. There's 3, and dodge, punch, 4, and star punch, and he's out. Yeah, I think he might have went down even quicker than Glass Joe. That's insane. Man, this game is so easy, man. These challengers are nothing. What a bunch of wimps.
They say boxing is fighting, backed by technique. I think you just proved it, kid. Great fight, great fight.
Thank you, Doc. Alright, and like I said, I'm gonna cut out the loading scenes now.
Yeah! Woo!
And now we have the first and only new character in the series, Disco Kid. It was supposedly going to be Kid Flash from the arcade game originally, but then they decided to make him Disco Kid instead. I'm honestly kind of glad they did. I really like this guy. He's a pretty fun character, what can I say? Definitely one of my favorites in the game. Disco Kid rocks.
Ready for this? Yeah, Disco Kid!
Even if he's not the best dancer in the world. Anyways, time to go and explain the controls real quick. So, to throw punches and whatnot, you want to hit the 1 and 2 buttons. If you hold nothing and push 1 and 2, you'll throw a hook to the gut like that. And if you push up on the D-pad, you'll throw a jab to the face. And whenever you get stars, you can push the A button to throw the star punch at them. And to dodge, you just push left and right on the D-pad. To duck, you push down. And if you want to block a punch, like this, for example. I just love his reaction when you block one of his punches. Ow! You hold up for that, so yeah. Sorry, I just love this guy. He's so funny, in my opinion. I love Disco Kid. But it's time to finish him. Yep, another quick and easy fight. These guys are pretty easy because, hey, it is the minor circuit after all. But, yeah, so that's the way the controls work. And the gameplay, I'll try to explain a bit with the next guy who just happens to be the champion. And one of the most recognizable characters in Punch-Out, without a doubt.
Unstoppable, kid, unstoppable. You fight like a lion. A lion.
Well, thank you, Doc. That's very kind of you. So next up, we got King Hippo. Nothing short of poetry. So now it's time to fight for the Minor Circuit Championship. Oh yeah. And definitely King Hippo is one of the most recognizable Punch-Out characters. Anybody remember him from Captain N? I'm sure most people do. And he's from Hippo Island in the South Pacific. And we don't know much about him. Don't know his age, don't know his weight. That's really all he does, he just eats. Oh, laugh at me, will you? I'll give you something to laugh about. Have a knuckle sandwich, King Hippo. Alright, so anyways, let's talk the gameplay. So this isn't your basic boxing game like, say, Ready to Rumble Boxing or anything like that. Another fantastic game I could tell the LP someday. So this is more like a puzzle game or something like that, because basically you want to watch the fighters, learn how they move and whatnot, and then attack them accordingly. So for example, King Hippo's mouth was open there, so by punching him in the face there, I can get a nice stun on him and get quite a few punches in on him. Alternatively, you could dodge it, but you won't get to hit him as long. So yeah, that's why you want to counter punch him there instead of dodge. You can still beat him by dodging, of course, but I prefer to just counter punch it because it's pretty easy counter if you ask me. And unlike the NES game, you can punch him in the face during a stun too if you want to. I usually just punch him in the gut though, like Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and whatnot. And yeah, there's not a whole lot to explain, but it's just watch the patterns and whatnot, learn how your fighter, learn how the opponent moves and whatnot, so know when to counter punch, know when to dodge, and all that. And yeah, that's honestly what makes this game pretty fun in my opinion, is that it's more like a puzzle game and stuff like that, so pretty fun. Anyways, we win the title, yay!
You're off to a good start, son. The belt's all yours. You're a minor circuit champion now.
Feels good to be a champion. Alright, on to the next circuit.
Hey, great work, Mac. Now let's take down the next circuit. Quick feet, Mac. Quick feet. Work 'em, Mac. Work 'em. Left, right. Left, right. That's it, baby. Keep it up, Mac. Keep it up.
Alright, so that's going to do it for this part of Let's Play Punch-Outs. And the next part we'll be taking on the Major Circuit, as well as the first opponent in the World Circuit. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all then. Later.